All right, so 30 years of The Mask now, too. I mean, that was on my list of things I would hope that they re-release in theaters, and, well, they did it. So that list will have to be changed. But The Mask, Jim Carrey, I like these movies where they have the guy talk and gives you, like, little info and kind of neat little tidbits about the film. And I was bringing up to you that, and they brought up in this, that 94 was the year of Jim Carrey, because it's like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, then The Mask, and then Dumb and Dumber. Yeah. So 3 great films. And The Mask, I just always liked it. I guess because I've been a fan of Jim Carrey since I was a kid. And I just like the idea of how it just takes the cartooniness of that mask. I like how the comics are dark and more violent, bloody, and horrific and all this other, but they decided to go more comedic, and I think it works.
Oh, yes.
Because I like where, it's one of those good stories again where he's the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like those type of things. Like, nowadays, they don't do that stuff there. They just treat, like, the guys like crap, basically.
Yeah.
But this is like, you root for this guy who gets treated like crap, but in the way where he's going to overcome this. And then the mask brains out that stuff there, and then you get the hintage of, like, the cartoons he watches, and you see that come out with how he how he is with the mask. It's neat, with little cartoons with the little red, the Riding Hood lady singing her song, and him going, "Hoo!" And then he got the outfits and everything. I like the teeth that he has, and just everything about it. And then Milo, his dog, adorable little pal, but just a good story. Stanley Ipkiss, and then Cameron Diaz's first film, I think, too.
Yeah.
And just like, I always felt like, just like, how they act when she's first introduced, and everyone, time just kind of stops, and everyone's just like, it's true. She is absolutely stunning in this film. So absolutely beautiful in this movie, and it just works so well, just how beautiful she is. And then, like they said, that femme fatale, I like that, because, damn, holy crap there, Cameron. So I can see why everyone's just like, but it's just absolutely stunning, and great job for her first feature film. It's hilarious, and the animation and the special effects still really are just the music numbers, the dance numbers, all that goofiness. I don't know, I just I love that. But somebody stop me if I'm going on too long. Maybe you want to try some stuff. But 1994, 30 years already. Holy crap.
Yeah, as you were saying, it's nice that these events that they do, the live stream and stuff, they actually tell you facts about the film, how, this and then those 2 other movies that were released same year really launched his career, and then how this was like her first full-length film or whatever. She said she had to learn how to act and dancing and singing. Mostly dances. But it really put her on the map and put him on the map. It was a great movie for them both. And they did have, like they said, chemistry. You could see the chemistry between the 2 characters. Mm-hmm. And I know it was like 30 years ago, so some people might say the CGI might be a little dated or anything, but the way they did it, with it being over the top, cartoony, and not overusing it, really keeps it looking good even 30 years later. And I like the little, stuff, everything in the, they say movies are there for a reason. So he has a Tasmanian devil pillow, mm-hmm. and then he spins around like a Tasmanian devil. And, of course, the cartoons you watch, so he acts just like the characters. It's really good. And they, even though they were both pretty young and at the beginning of their careers, they did a top-notch acting in this film. And the story, as you said, it was nice that it was more comedic than horror. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what really helped this movie a lot. And
the over-the-topness, it works for that, with the mask and everything. I like just how it looks and everything, just the feel of it. It's a feel-good villain, and he does a good job of everything. I like how scary he freaking gets, or his voice gets deeper, he gets bigger and bulkier, and his eyes glow, and holy crap, he gets kind of horrific there. I like his buddy. Again, and Milo. I like the 2 officers, trying to get him. Smart dog. Yeah. And everything. It's just absolutely good. I like the Dorian's crew and everything. Good villains. I like when he's in there at the golf club, and you can just feel... You can feel like these characters really are these, people. And it's like a nice little movie to get that Edge City, that the world that it's in, and like open up the closet and all the money's there, and then stuff like that where he remembers his pajamas. There's not a second person out there, or two people out there that wear something stupid like this, and that helps him go type of stuff. I like that again, and just all the music numbers when he's dancing with the cops, and the lady cop getting into it.
Yep.
That's funny. And then everyone's like, "Oh, for crying out!" Dun 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 dun. And then just that scene with the nightclub and everything, where he's dancing with Cameron, and just wow, again, stunning, and just how good that looks, and just again all that interaction there with this car, and one of my favorite Jim Carrey ones there, and it's superhero. But not plus, and then it got into the little animated series, which I enjoyed as a kid back then too. So the mask, and then you got the nice figures and everything. Man, that really did pretty well, and it's just a great movie that I hope that people go see, and if they're seeing it for the first time, enjoy it. It's one of Carrey's best, I still think, and just it's imaginative, it's creative, it's unique. I think it works that way because they chose the comedic route, and it just works with Carrey.
Yes.
It just works with him so much. He's able to do all this. Just let him go. It's like when you see like Ghostbusters and these other movies with Bill Murray, and they just kind of just let them kind of go off them saying. It's usually what I like a lot with a lot of them. They're good. Like they can stick to the script and they do that. But then it's nice when you see them like a Robin Williams or something where they all just kind of they do something, and then when you get that kind of that in there, then I feel like it adds more because then they're like, keep it in there, keep going, keep that in, keep going. And they're like, I like this, we'll keep this in type of stuff. I don't know. Jim Carrey is just absolutely just awesome. I love him. And this is just such a good movie. Him, again, everyone involved, and then just Cameron, wow. Sheesh. To this day, holy crap. And it's just all the classic settings, with the outfits and the vehicles and the buildings, it gives that kind of old school feel, like it's set back in, like 40s, stuff like that, instead of just, like filmed in the 90s. So it's not like, it's kind of its own thing. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it kind of, with the yellow outfit and everything, made me kind of feel like a little bit like Dick Tracy in a sense, with Tommy gun and everything. But
step right up.
Yeah, Jim Carrey is a great actor, even in his early years, and it's great to know that he was dedicated to his work and that he would actually put on those fake teeth and learn how to actually speak in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's some dedication, because some people probably would have gave up and like, you know what, we're going to either have to redub this or
it looks so much better that way. Again, it helps with everything.
It's nice that they actually use makeup and all that stuff. Nowadays, I don't think they would go that far, and so it's such a nice film. Great cinematography and everything. It's amazing that nowadays, how much people these old movies draw in still to this day. And it's great to see these films on the big screen instead of just watching it at home, either streaming or on disc, because not only you get to enjoy it, but you can be around other people enjoying it, and you can even see the next generation enjoying it as people bring in, like their kids to enjoy this kind of movie.
Especially since, I feel like, I don't know if I can recall if I did see this one in theaters or not back in '94 as a kid. So, so it just gives that feel like, yeah, I get to see it in theaters type of feel in New Line Cinema.
Yeah, back when they were still their own company. So let us know down below if you've seen this movie, what you think of it, if you want to see it.
Stanley. Like, comment, subscribe. 30th anniversary of The Mask. Holy crap. And, I don't know. I felt like it was smoking.
I hope no one stops him. Anyways, keep it gnarly.
What I did find fascinating was they did want to keep a little bit of, but I think it would have been out of place since it's more comedic than horror, with the one lady when she gets her money. Because they're inside the little printing place there. Originally, they had it shot because you can see the deleted scenes where she gets tossed into it, and then you just see the printing going, but then all the letters are in red ink, so it's hinting that she's dead and that's her blood becoming the letters. So I thought I wish they would have kept that in, because just for the fact that damn, and then it shows how bad that guy is. But at the same time, it also just doesn't feel like it would feel out of place. I can see why it's cut. But yes, they were going to keep something like that. I was like, holy crap. That's like, wow, that's brutal. But would have been cool to see, but I don't think it would have been even fitting, too, because it's not like, she was like pure evil or something. But just that little tidbit.